Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. So their argument of Maya's insecure, that's why she needs to massage her ego, fails because you turn around and ask those what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have.
It looks like rapper M.I.A is not backing down when it comes to her ongoing feud with Jay-Z. She has been relentless for months, and it doesn't seem like she plans to stop anytime soon. Recently, she went live to call out Jay-Z, accusing him of trying to pressure her into getting plastic surgery when she was a young artist signed to Rock Nation. As time goes on, more shocking allegations about Jay-Z continue to surface, and M.I.A remains determined to speak her truth. Unlike many other Rock Nation artists who might be too afraid to speak out against the label or Jay-Z himself, M.I.A refuses to stay silent. In recent weeks, she has become even more vocal about the injustices she allegedly suffered while signed to the label. For years, she remained quiet, but everything changed earlier this year when she accused Jay-Z of helping her baby's father take her child away from her. That was the final straw. Since then, she has been relentlessly exposing Jay-Z and even Beyoncé, refusing to be silenced. And honestly, who could blame her? Stealing a child is a serious accusation, but M.I.A.'s claims go even further. She alleges that Jay-Z not only played a role in taking her child, but also ruined her career in the process. To make matters worse, the baby's father is connected to one of the most infamous families out there. M.I.A has accused Jay-Z of being linked to the ultra-wealthy and controversial Bronfman family. According to her, he allegedly played a role in some of their shady dealings and helped them execute a vindictive scheme to take her child from her. All because she refused to let him control her like he supposedly does with other artists. For those unfamiliar with the Bronfman name, this family isn't just wealthy, they are billionaires, with a combined net worth exceeding $30 billion. But their legacy isn't just about money. It is riddled with scandals and controversies. Over the years, they have been linked to everything from secretive organizations to illegal operations and some deeply disturbing allegations. Their history is just as messy as the rumors swirling around figures like Diddy, and there's a lot that can't even be unpacked here. So why was Jay-Z allegedly involved with such a notorious family? According to M.I.A, he didn't just get involved. He allegedly accepted money from them to help in their scheme to take her child away. Here's the backstory. M.I.A was in a long-term relationship with Benjamin Bronfman, one of the heirs to the Bronfman fortune. They were engaged and had a son together, but their relationship eventually fell apart. However, after their breakup, things allegedly took a dark turn, with Jay-Z playing a key role in the chaos that followed. M.I.A has remained silent for years, but she recently decided to speak out. She tweeted, "My first custody battle was in 2013. My child was 4. I was managed by Jay-Z, who ultimately was paid by Bronfman. I sacrificed my career for my child. They ripped me off, copied my style, gave it to their puppets, and shadow banned me on every platform. But it was worth it to save him from the madness of what you now know." If that wasn't shocking enough, she also claimed that Jay-Z completely abandoned her after the legal battle began. She tweeted, "The day I was served for my child, Rock Nation stopped all communication with me. All my emails to Jay-Z asking for help were wiped from my inbox. My home was broken into, and every laptop was taken. I was trapped in Brooklyn on an order that restricted me from leaving for 15 years. On top of that, M.I.A made another disturbing claim involving Beyoncé and her sister, Solange. She alleged that her son's caretaker, who was supposedly friends with Beyoncé and Solange, vaccinated her child without her permission. In another tweet, she wrote, "Aurora James vaccinated my child without my permission. They manipulated my child by lying to a 12-year-old, pretending to be his mom. Of course, if it's not your own child, you don't care about the psychological damage you can cause with mind games. she, Beyoncé, and Soul's friend. With all of this in mind, it's easy to see why M.I.A has a major grudge against the Carters. No mother should have to go through such a painful ordeal, especially being separated from her child for years. But according to M.I.A, Jay-Z isn't the only one with skeletons in his closet. She also claimed that Beyoncé is involved in some questionable activities. She hinted that when celebrities constantly express gratitude to Beyoncé, it may not be for the reasons people assume. Allegedly, there is something far more sinister behind it. M.I.A's accusations are explosive, and she shows no signs of backing down. As she continues to reveal more, it seems like there's still a lot left to uncover.
But I find it difficult that when people make it, they always turn around and thank Beyonce, because that's bullshit. And enough is enough. I'm coming for everyone now, because no, the success of all that shit always stems from God motivating me to get the fuck up out of bed and write some fucking songs. And then it changed so many people's destinies, and all these people are multi-millionaires, really successful. Even, you know, Azealia Banks could be talking about how I need to bleach my skin to be accepted in the music world, and that's why no one's supporting me, is because I'm dark skinned, can fuck off, because even her music career started with Diplo, who I can put on the map. So fuck all of them, fuck all these bitches, and even Adele, it's like guns out for this bitch, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager who is her manager. She signed to XL because of me. Nick Huggett was my A&R who signed her. And this, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. And I'm sick and tired of all of these women who don't want to give respect to me because I'm a brown woman in music.
Yet, the revelations continue. During a heated rant, she accused Jay-Z of pressuring her into plastic surgery right after signing with Roc Nation, exposing another troubling chapter of her career.
Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure, because I would have got plastic surgery. So their argument of M.I.A's insecure, that's why she needs to massage her ego, fails, because you turn around and ask those what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have. I'm the only one who didn't, which already proves the fact it's not insecurity. Because if I was insecure, I would have done that 100 times over. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery, and I didn't. Because it's okay. Guess what? I'm 50. And I'm totally fine with the fact I am, because, yeah, I took off when I was 30. Because it took 10 more years than any other because I was the first, and I was the new, and I was like making something interesting happen that wasn't happening before.
Getting plastic surgery is common in Hollywood. Most celebrities have had some work done, and pretty privilege is real. Many successful stars are known as much for their looks as for their talent. However, just because cosmetic procedures are widespread doesn't mean Jay-Z had the right to push her into altering her appearance, especially when she was already naturally beautiful. I'm not trying to be overly critical of Jay-Z, but honestly, he should be the last person to judge someone's looks. As the saying goes, it must be the cash, 'cause it ain't the face, and M.I.A isn't lying. The more M.I.A shares about her experience at Roc Nation, the clearer it becomes why she's harboring so much resentment. Fans have already remarked, are we surprised that this funny-looking man wants to control the appearance of beautiful and talented women? Jay-Z's attempts to dictate how M.I.A should look are especially baffling given his own questionable style. For him to tell a stunning South Asian queen to change her unique features is not only ironic, but also deeply problematic. It's a stark reminder that no one should be pressured to conform to someone else's beauty standards, particularly not by someone who seems to prioritize appearance over authenticity. What do you think about Jay-Z trying to force M.I.A. to alter her features? Drop your thoughts in the comments.